Ooh.
All right, that's it. We're live. This is it, boys.
So,
This is it.
Up.
Not much, Brett. Fresh off the award, probably, 10 minutes later? When did you know?
3 days ago?
Damn, you didn't
3
tell
days
her?
ago? I didn't tell you, no. What's funny is I was in St. Louis. What happened? Oh, I ended up.
Was I there?
What's that?
Was I there and you didn't tell me?
So the night we filmed, we went to Mexican, and then I left to go because Laura was calling me. So I met up with them and hung out with them for a while, and I ended up drinking. And I don't drink a whole lot, so I probably had not a whole lot, but I was kind of drunk.
Half a beer.
And so I wake up the next morning, and Tom Clark messages me like, "Hey, you up?" And I go, oh. Not at 9 a.m.
And so what the you up text message?
I hate when especially at 9 a.m. Like you up?
I promise I didn't mean anything bad. And then he told me I won. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
That is cool. It's not kind of cool.
But I told him, I was like, man, I just don't want to do the speech. He goes, that's okay, because there's not going to be a banquet this year anyway, so you're good. I'm like, all right, we're in.
Now you got to win again next year, so you have to do the speech.
Perfect year to win.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm not going to lie, I didn't vote for you.
I didn't vote for me either.
That's why you won the Naggie, because you wouldn't even vote for yourself.
So here's my deal. I've been on the ballot the past 4 years for Naggie.
Hold on. Give me a second.
I haven't won any of them. So I was thinking that it would be kind of cool if, 20 years from now, I was that guy that's been on the ballot for 20 years in a row and never got it done. I thought that would have been awesome. But they didn't.
I give a round of applause for Brad.
Well, there's only so many people on tour, eventually. Smallwood can only win so many times. Martin Larson can only win so many times. I think Frankie won. Did Frankie win one year?
No.
We were looking at the list right before we went live.
He was nominated 2 years
ago. Who won last year? Martin?
Martin
won last year.
And then the year before that was Smallwood?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was when we did the banquet at the ITRC or the Hall of Fame. Were you guys there for that? None of you guys were there for that Hall of Fame?
Which year?
PBA?
What's that?
I haven't been to a Hall of Fame banquet, period.
Really?
Yeah, Snowman Doubles is more important.
Oh, yeah. Snowman Doubles is there every time.
It was for like 10K.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it was for 14, actually. It's a good thing we lost in the third round.
Yeah. Not even to me this year. Last year.
I know.
All right, don't chop it. You got it.
All right, don't chop it, AJ. You're good.
Good times, though.
But the year the banquet was in Arlington at the Hall of Fame, Mika and Patrick Allen got inducted at the same year, and they hate each other. They do not. They do not care for each other at all.
Who is this? Patrick Allen and who?
BA Mop.
Mika Koyunemi. So they, in their speeches, they kind of dug at each other. Kind of funny.
That's funny.
Can you imagine if Tommy was inducted with someone else that he didn't like?
Yeah. Well, I'm curious what that speech would sound like if Tommy got the Naggie Award.
Oh,
he was on the ballot this year.
I know he was. Yeah. He'd probably go out there and be like, I don't know why the hell you guys voted me.
Well,
it's got to be Nick.
It definitely
is. Got to be Nick.
100%.
I thought Nick was about to duet that himself.
I was about to, but if we get copyright.
Yeah, yikes.
Don't want to. I didn't realize it was that loud.
So,
Brad, is there a trophy involved with this?
I don't know. I'm probably going to get a certificate or something. I hope I get a trophy because I don't have a whole lot of them. I need to start building up some base.
Where was it? I bowled in St. Louis 2 weekends ago, and I was like, I saw these trophies, and I was like, man, I got to start bowling more tournaments with trophies.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Just fun.
I'm gonna be that guy that tells my niece and nephew in 20 years, like, "Well, I was a professional bowler," and they're gonna be like, "Well, did you win anything?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I guess I won the Naggie the year there really wasn't a tour."
We didn't bowl any tournaments, but I was like the nicest guy out there. Brad's gonna pay like $500 to get a really nice trophy made for himself. The PBA is not even gonna give you one.
I'm gonna have this huge trophy case and just one Naggie trophy right in the middle.
I hope it's just one huge Naggie trophy, and then like a bunch of like Kansas City, St. Louis, all these like smaller little circuits. Well, I had the high average in the league that year, so that's that trophy.
Yeah. I got this stupid thing on the wall back here that isn't even a record anymore.
This is what we need.
Yeah, you need to take that down.
I know.
Hey, you held it for a little while.
Yeah, that would help me out immensely. That would help all of us out.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Ruthless.
Oh,
What? What'd I miss?
no.
What I miss?
This one?
Nope.
You're
Live.
getting there, back.
Go.
No, niece and nephew, man. My sister and brother-in-law.
Damn.
Yikes. All right, there's the last one.
Did you get anything out of being a professional blower? I'm like, no, I can't even get a girlfriend. So that works. Brad gets his first singles title in 2021, then wins a Rothwell with Kyle. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. Same week or no? Would you want to do it separate?
Separately, because I want to win the TOC as my first title.
Wait, what?
I'm not going to say that that's cheating, but
That's what Jesper did.
That's what
O'Grady did.
No, O'Grady did.
Maybe Jesper
Elliot,
didn't
too.
do that. Maybe
O'Grady beat Jesper for it. Because hard work beats talent every time.
I thought he beat Belmo.
No.
He beat
Well,
Belmo in the
he beat them
semifinals.
all. He beat them all. I'm pretty sure he climbed the ladder.
Yeah, he beat BJ, Belmo, and somebody else.
God, O'Grady's a stud.
Dang, BJ
Was it-
made that show.
Yeah,
Wasn't it Lavery? Sean Lavery? Because he made the 810
that was the year after, I think.
the year after.
Yeah, because that was
Right.
Blanchard, EJ. That was your Belmont beat EJ, I think.
I'm trying to
It's a
think who the last
TLC.
other person was.
Was the TOC in Ohio? Like not at Riviera?
No, it was a Riviera that year.
The one that OG won?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm stupid, I guess. I was still in school.
Because you're a young.
Ooh,
What are you drinking, Nick?
It's
a
milk.
young buck.
It ain't milk. There's some
It's-
Baileys in there or something.
It's milk.
You drink milk. You drink milk with ice. You're
How much is
Psycho.
too much? Like,
That answer is
We got our
different
first
for
question.
everybody, Dawson.
how much is too much practicing? I mean, anything over 2.5 hours, really, because then your body just becomes tired, and then you don't pick up on it. That would be my opinion. And there's some sort of facts behind that too. Like the more tired your body gets, like the less you learn. But there's like your time frame is different for everyone else.
Yeah, have you guys ever done this where you're playing a video game late at night and you can't beat it, like some
No.
level, and then you go to sleep and then you wake up first try, you do it? Have you guys ever done that?
No, I don't play video games.
and then you're pissed.
And then you're pissed.
You spent all that time at night.
Yeah.
I think it depends what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to like prepare for a tournament that's going to be a million games, maybe you're just looking for endurance, then I would say however long you think. But there's definitely a point where it gets to be too much. But I mean, it could be interpreted a different way. You could be asking how many times a week. I go every day for probably an hour and a half. But yeah, it just depends. Every person. Some people can practice for hours. Some people like to practice. Some people like to show up, practice for 30 minutes, and leave. It just depends.
I think at some point in time you got to get quite a few hours logged in, though, right?
I think it depends on
I think
it depends on who you are. Some people will practice for 2 or 3 hours, and that's fine for them. There's other people that once they get past 45 minutes, it becomes counterproductive, and there's just no point in doing it anymore. Or they start to develop bad habits because their brain checks out. Like the biggest part of practicing is that it's got to be focused, and you have to be engaged in what you're doing. If you're just throwing balls down the lane, it doesn't really do any good just to say that you're there.
That's a good point. I feel like Simo is probably a guy that, I don't know, maybe he did live in a bowling alley. Maybe that
could just practice. He can definitely just practice forever.
But he was more of a guy that liked to compete, you know? Like he was just like, get me in as much action as possible. Like I can make some money type thing. Instead of just like going to the bowling center every day and just kind of mindlessly practicing.
There's a guy back home, Chad Nelson. You probably have known him. Pretty good amateur. He's won the high roller. He doesn't practice.
Townhouse professional.
Yeah, he doesn't practice. And his only practice is him putting up a mattress and throwing a bowling ball into it once a month. That's his practice. And he's got a nice accolades, the high roller, a couple of the minis.
Has he been that way?
Unbeatable at Sam's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his whole life.
Yeah, some people get it.
It's just crazy.
That's insane. Yeah,
I know.
I'm one of those guys. Like, I could be practicing for 45 minutes, and if the last 5 minutes goes bad, it might take me another hour and a half to leave. Like, I will just stay there until I get it right, regardless of how long it takes me. Whereas Frankie shows up. Yesterday I was practicing, and Frankie showed up, and he showed up a little after I got there. I'd already probably got a game or two in, and I bowled a game or two after he left. He just practiced for 2 games and then left. He was like, yeah, this isn't for me. I'm leaving. I was like, okay.
That's how I was around Mitch. I went to practice, and it was only going to be for 45 minutes to get my feet wet. It was 2 hours. It was just oh, okay. One, I got a lesson, so I wanted to, put what I learned, into a practice. But
yeah.
Typically, I'm a 45-minute kind of guy. Right now, I can't practice.
Oh yeah, is your state completely shut down?
They just extended bars, restaurants, bowling alleys, and all that to January 11th or something like that. But gyms can open Saturday. So, yay!
Dang, man.
Do you have a place that you can sneak in without naming names?
Yeah,
okay.
I sent a text. Well, I sent a text today actually asking if I could. One, I'm battling a knee injury right now. I have my knee propped up right now because I might have done something. So after Christmas, once I get my thumbs drilled, I will be hitting that secret practice multiple days a week.
All right. Need that.
Chicken fingers and French fries.
Do you guys eat during your PBA blocks?
No.
Granola bars, in Lubbock when they supply you everything. Yeah, I'll take a whole box of granola bars.
Lubbock, they do give you the most food.
Oh, dude, it's so great.
Continuously supply granola bars, bananas.
Yep, chapstick.
Literally, you could ask for a ham and cheese sandwich, and they'd make you one.
Yeah, Jimbo down there. Jimbo and his wife down there.
Yeah, dude,
just those energy ones. Just stay focused.
Yeah,
I've been trying to not eat. I'm gonna try this upcoming
snack.
I'm gonna try this upcoming season to just fast as long as I can.
That's terrible.
Brad, you're insane. You just had a good year doing what you're doing. Let me fast. You're gonna run out of energy. Your
food is food. It's energy. Yeah.
No, food is not energy.
Okay. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
It depends on the food. Sugar, it's quick energy, but then you crash. So.
Yeah, but what happens if you just don't put anything in it, Brad?
Your body uses fat.
You'll just be at a constant crash state.
No way.
I'm like, hit me up with
Supposedly,
a
I'm
little
gonna
mac
test
and
it
cheese
out.
right before I go.
I obviously can't go all day, but I'll probably go till like 1, 2, or 3 p.m. without eating.
I do
I'll
that
just
actually.
be
I'm not
high.
gonna lie. I don't eat breakfast and then I bowl that 8-game block.
If we bowl at like 7 a.m.,
Damn.
I never eat, or 8 a.m., I never eat. But if we
Yeah.
bowl at like noon,
I'll just go on
it's
a.
like scary for me. It's like, should I eat? Should I eat?
That's just an awkward timing because you don't want to be full while bowling. That's the worst feeling ever.
I know.
Yeah. Dude, I can't. I literally need to eat in the morning. Like the second I wake up, I'm like instantly
Really?
looking for food. Yeah.
I'm looking for coffee.
I'm looking for that too. I need a little bit of everything. I'm just not really a morning person. Need help. So I saw somebody. Oh, here we go. How much does Prather practice? He doesn't. He doesn't
Never.
practice.
Plays 2K.
Yeah, I think he practices a couple times a month. It's called like a weekend tournament.
No, he's been practicing a lot more recently.
No, he does practice, especially
It's like
when
one. Yeah, it's like an hour a day for like 3 days or something like that. If there's something coming up, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially when there's something coming up. Like he takes some time off, but then when there's something coming up, he usually hits it pretty hard.
We try to get him on, but he's busy doing business calls.
What a guy.
You know, yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah, with all his fake business.
Ready for the players.
Well, Nick, we know you're not because you can't bowl
Kinda.
Yeah.
with your knee.
So what's
Yeah,
crazy is I've actually
you can't bowl me.
this is my last. This upcoming weekend's my first weekend off in 6 weeks, and we've been shut down for a month. Just been going to neighboring states.
Traveling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Wisconsin?
Do I? Yeah, in a month.
No, where do you go?
Wisconsin. Yeah. Both there in college, baby.
Oh yeah, that was the first term of the year, right?
Yep.
It's tough
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, except if you're left-handed.
Oh, is it a lefty building?
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's HPLs. Are you kidding me? Every building in the world is left-handed. This milk is getting to me.
Milk's making him crazy.
I know, we're going to a lefty center too.
Where at?
Aren't you in Arizona?
Texas.
Where at, Brad?
Is it Plano?
It's
Garland. Oh my gosh.
Plano
That
is
place, I'm not gonna lie, was
left
actually
building.
pretty fair.
I really have no idea, but I just know Simonelli won the US Open there.
The
But
only
He's also the
lefty in
only one
cut.
he was the only
He also left is nowhere close.
And he got to play his A game. You're not gonna beat that.
Nah.
He gets fresh every game and gets to play his A game. I drill 24 balls all the same and have them surface all the same. Why not?
24.
Yeah, you bowl 24 games. Okay, so maybe half because you hit the same pairs a couple
How come you
times.
didn't make the cut?
I did make the cut that year. Not the match play.
No. Did Brad make the cut?
In that US Open?
Yeah.
I made the first cut. I did not make the top 24.
If it ended after If it ended after 33 games, it would have been match play.
You would have?
I think so because I remember this like it was because I was still in college, and I went 220 over on double burn. And then first game out of the Casters round was 262, and I think I was like 24th. And then they got weird and hard. I think I finished like +1.
I was throwing motive that year. There was a blue ball specifically that I threw that I can't remember the name of.
A thrash?
No, it was like the third or second edition.
Like a TR2 or something?
Oh. QR. Yeah, TRQR2 or something.
No.
I was on Columbia.
It was like a light blue with maybe some gray in it. Ah, dang, what was that ball?
You need Spangler. Somebody get Spangler.
I know. Dang it. But That was the year. That was the year the USBC ran the first edition of the US Open whenever they bought it out and did the whole triple burn, and none of the lefties showed up. And then it actually wasn't even that bad.
Garland, I thought, was the most fair double burn. The most fair double burn we've had. And not even like fair. I'm just saying like held up the longest. Because we didn't have to get that far. I mean, you're what, 6th, 7th arrow for righties? And you didn't have to crazy loft. Like, I thought that was the most, held up pattern since doing the double burn.
Yeah. And then it didn't hold up.
Nope.
A year after that.
Because it went to South Point?
No. It was
Syracuse?
Let me look it up real quick. I got you.
Is it a thrash frenzy?
No, he's looking at it. It was after. Well, Garland was 2015.
Was it?
Yeah, 2015. Garland was 15. South Point was 16. Flamingo was 17.
And Flamingo was the first year that it was invite.
Yeah.
I
wasn't invited that year.
All right, guys. We got to go one. If you start your first game and you have a lot of friction, do you change balls or move left?
Yes.
Well, that's something I would try and figure out in the first 5 to 10 minutes of practice. Usually tried a couple different balls. But if
it was
you
an
move
octane burn.
An octane burn.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice, Bradley. Very nice.
Yep.
Brad, you got any answers for this guy? If you start a first game and you have a lot of friction, do you change balls or move left?
I would do both.
Yeah.
At least try both. I mean, if you start a first game and you have a lot of friction, does that mean your ball's hooking too much? Does that mean what you mean by a lot of friction? Because
if the friction's in the right spot, that's not a bad thing.
Let's just go with
Is the friction in the front of the lane? Is the friction to the right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would always try and move left. I would always try and move in, and then if your ball still doesn't look good, then you change.
Yep.
But what do I know?
It's trial and error. This guy's got a good.
And then you just learn. It's all bowling is, just learning. He's got a good light setup. Kevin Robertson. What is the best drill when struggling with your release? Tend to tug and squeeze the ball.
Put more tape in there. You won't squeeze
I would agree.
And then
you should be able to hold the ball like down by your side without the ball falling off of your hand. Like you should be able to not have to squeeze it and the ball still be like stuck on your hand. That's from
a Walter
Ray
video out there and a Walter Ray video where he's like this and his ball can hang from his thumb.
That's how tight it is.
Maybe it shouldn't be that tight. Maybe it should be that tight, but like it's that same premise.
But
you said.
As for a drill, probably just like a no-step drill at the foul line. Just swinging the ball back and forth and releasing it, trying to feel like your swing being a little looser. And that's especially going to help when you put extra tape in your ball because even if it does stick to your thumb, it's not going to like rip your thumb off your hand.
Try and feel like your follow through is looser too. I feel like the grab and the squeeze probably has a lot to do with you trying to overthrow it. I say that a lot, but
muscle it, yeah.
Yeah, and the no step or one step thing too will get the pull out if the tug and pull is coming from the top of the swing, that'll get it out because it's just dangling there.
Yeah, it's got to be smooth.
Smooth, like peanut butter.
Like peanut butter. Most memorable of 2020.
Getting a bowl with my buddy.
Does it have to be a good memory or a bad one?
Getting to bowl with my friends and hang out together.
Bowling league with Brad Miller.
Yeah, that was fun.
You got to bowl league with Brad Miller? Wow.
Yeah, the PBA League.
The PBA.
Oh.
No, that's I was thinking like real league.
I was I was also thinking real league. I was like,
I bowled league once this year.
I was like, Nick went to St. Louis and bowled league with Brad.
I bowled
trying to break
league
a record or
once
what?
because I was about the 8th person on the list, and they needed me. And it's 4 games, and I shot an 830, and I said, I'm never
for
bowling
the
league
first
again.
3.
No,
First 3.
no. I think I shot 610, and I clutched up and shot a 220 the last game.
There we go.
Never again.
All right. So what do you think about this? So you guys just bowled a doubles tournament in St. Louis. Well, maybe just Packy, right?
Right.
So Flanagan believes that kind of house shot bowling, super ridiculous high scores, should be a part of the equation when you
Best
try
bowler?
and determine the best bowler.
I had this conversation with him on live at the Fusion.
But the real question is the top 5 in the world, let's say Belmo, EJ, and all these guys, they would still, after so many games, still run these guys down in St. Louis, right?
Well, EJ just shot 820 on league pattern. His first time in years, he said, or something like that. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
I wouldn't say during that tournament, but I would say it's a great hat, Nick.
Thanks.
I wouldn't say during that tournament they would run them down, but I think if you give them like a week to just practice on a house shot, that they would be able to average 240 or 250 after learning what they need to do. Because those guys can do whatever they need to do to strike.
I think it's part of the equation. I mean, I think
It's just like
I think all types of bowling are part of the equation.
Yeah, but
it's just how big of a part of the equation is it?
When scores are that high, it's such a shootout that like 20 games, like the best bowlers in the world, let's say Concord on their house shot, you're walking in like Mike Sapolis can beat Jason Belmonte at Concord. No,
probably would.
But eventually, if it was enough games, let's say like the tournament was a week, like Belmo's going to run him down, right?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
After watching what happened this weekend, I'm not saying.
I know you gotta
like the thing people don't understand is that those guys who are good in their environment are amazing. Like I watched Belmo bowl the Prop Cup, and that's why I think Belmo wouldn't run him down.
Yeah, but Belmo
eventually, with enough games and enough practice, yes, because then he would eventually do.
We had 12 games. How many more does he need?
But at first, I think he would give up so many pins the first day. I think after so many games the first day, he'll be out of wood. Like he won't be able to catch up with a 260 average.
Yeah, but if the tournament was 100 games, like there's no way Sapolis wins, right?
I think there's a chance because he's going to average so. It might not be Sapolis, but it might be someone who's used to bowling that. It might be Shea Bittenbender who's used to bowling all those games.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone who's used to bowling that many games and can come out the gates averaging 250. They might continue to average 250.
I know,
but do we really bowl?
And I don't know if Belmo can then go from 230. I don't know if Belmo can go from averaging 230 to then averaging 265 or 270 to be able to catch up.
Yeah, but what if you're?
That's like saying after so many games, Belmo should be able to catch Jacob, but he doesn't.
But that's who? Jacob Buttriff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Buttriff's one of the best bowlers in the world.
Yeah.
And he's left-handed.
There, you just said it. Doesn't count.
Well, there's less transition. Like Belmo catching Sapolis, they're on the same side of the lane.
No, it's the other way
around. For those of you guys who don't know, Concord hooks.
Dude, you should have bowled the Midnight Bowler Society there. It's
Brad should have watched me.
You have to start at fifth arrow
on Sunday, lofting the cap on the house shot.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you're trying to find the front oil on the right side, but there isn't anywhere on that lane.
There isn't any front oil anywhere on the lane.
Anywhere. I know. Right or left side.
Trying to create enough angle where maybe it'll just Hook not as much.
That Midnight Bowler Society thing there was that was brutal.
Dude.
That was
Did you win a
brutal.
game there, Nick?
No, I think I got the last one.
I bowled 18 Midnight Bowler Society games at Concord. My high game's 202. It is so hard.
They're so hard. They're not wood, are they?
That's a toughie right there.
Yeah. They're wood. Oh yeah, for sure.
They're that's what I thought. I don't know if that's a true statement.
Using less surface. Some tour guys, not all of them.
I'm sure. Yeah, all those lefty cheaters, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody on the left side lane does.
I have touch, so I don't need that.
Touch.
Because
you could use that
cheaters.
touch at the PBA League.
I did touch it, just not the 7-pin. That
God.
7-pin had 4 pins around it.
Yeah, you missed it off your fingers.
Not true at all.
0.1%.
Norm came up to me and he's like, Nick, I'll tell you what. Day gone, I watched that shot 100 times. 99 times that strikes. and that's what he said. I'm like, thanks, Norm. I appreciate that.
You're like, thanks.
Thanks. I know.
You don't have
okay, so going to Kristen's question, that'd be my most memorable moment in 2020. When your idol asks you to throw the shot for the cheese, just that moment itself right there, and you're like, me? You pointing to Tommy? Because I know he missed a lot, but he's over there.
Yeah.
He's still gonna throw it. He's still gonna throw a strike.
Yeah, because Bill went first, didn't he?
Captain.
Yeah, Bill went first,
me.
and the 7-pin actually fell last when Bill threw the ball, if you recall.
Yeah, and
then he gave him the upper decker.
And then Frankie dead nutted it. Like
Frankie nutted it, and then Andrew went after you.
Yeah, he threw a good shot, but like
you're lucky.
No, he threw a good one. It was in the actual match that he like crumbled a bucket and then 7-pin, but still like it's that player of the year hit.
Dude, the team stuff's actually kind of fun.
It is fun.
Talk about.
I hope they continue with it.
I remember we would go back to the house and just watch the matches on television.
Oh, dude.
They were intense. The matches were intense.
Everyone in the house, Pecky, you weren't. Yeah, so like we would watch everyone's matches that who weren't bowling. Like we watched Kyle's and Darren's, and we were just screaming at the TV. Chris Vi against the ladies were screaming at the TV again. I don't know if they were screaming at our match, Brad. They probably don't like us, but it was still fun. It'd be even more fun if there was fans there.
Oh, man. I've never been so
nervous. I really wish we would have gotten to all you guys.
Dude. Yeah, you don't want this.
I was really hoping you guys would have won, because then we could have just smacked you on TV and I could talk so much crap.
Yeah. That's why I 7-pin. I'm like, I'm scared of Packy. Hashtag Handerhand. But I didn't want to bowl him.
I gotta bowl Frank and these clowns. Come on.
And Richie. Richie Tees.
That was a good team. AJ
Richie,
finger wave.
Oh,
AJ and Brad.
Should have been holding up for number 2. Should have won.
Becky, you had a fun time in Virginia.
A lot of second place matches.
You win the Clash. Well,
I had
West
a blast in
wins the
Virginia.
Clash
We almost. Yeah, my most memorable moment would be watching Wes win us all a bunch of money without doing anything.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there cheering him on.
Norm tried, and then once he made that, and then I'm like, oh no, and then he got 6. I'm like, there it is.
God, here we go.
There it is.
At least you got 6. At least you got 6 in the best round.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is?
Rather 6 in the last than the first.
Yeah, we were all talking. No, it was Tommy and Bill were like extra nervous about it, and they came over to us and said, "Guys, Bill's about to get kicked in the leg here if this actually happens. He might have jinxed it." And then if we're getting down to the like where you can make the big money, like the separation, it's like from 5th to 4th. So if you make it to top 4, you get like the bigger money.
50 to 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bill said, walking in before it all started, to Tommy's like, "You know what's gonna suck if we have to stay in here for an hour and a half to only get 250." And Norm was like in that. Yeah, Norm was in that 5th place spot, and he got 9. And we're like, "Oh no!"
And then everybody got 9, right?
I think 3 others got 9 or something like that. So it was a roll off, but he made it. But like, it was like a big sigh of relief with Tommy and Bill.
He got 9. Wes like 8 pinned, and then EJ wrapped 10. And I was like,
"Yeah,
oh god!" And Mitch over here is like, "We're the unluckiest team ever." Which brings us to our next point. Oh, if I could pull it up, I can't.
Let me tell you, all the viewers, that recording was like 3.5 hours long.
Well, that's the tough part, because we bowled the match against the high rollers after Norm filmed all that stuff, and
and you could tell he was tired. You could so tell he was gassed.
He was really gassed.
I think we also bowled that. We didn't bowl right after, but we bowled that night. And Wes like told us when he was done, he was like, "All right, guys, well, let's hope I can last through the night."
Yeah,
just because like they threw a lot of shots.
Yeah. Norm's got another 15, 20 years. Norm's what, 55, 56?
56.
He's got at least like 15 years on, or maybe more or less on Wes, but like that was a lot of shots for him. Yeah.
Wes is older than 41, isn't he?
I think so.
I thought Wes was
favorite release between Mitch and Francois.
Wes is 44.
Oh, so 12 years.
This is easily Mitch. Frankie throws it like poop. He rolls over the thumb. Tell him I said that.
That's Quebec release. You go to Montreal, go to like that province in Quebec. They all do that.
Like that.
Dude, seriously, it's called the Quebec release. Ask him about that. Like, go look at Dave Simard, Nathan.
Oh yeah.
I never thought of that, Nick. You're right.
Yeah,
they all
I know. I'm right. I'm never wrong.
I'd rather have Mitch's release, because Mitch creates a lot of area. Frankie's just like super accurate.
I would Mitch Hannigan hoop a.
Frankie's unbelievably accurate.
Yeah, Frankie's just like stupid accurate. So I would rather have.
What kind of has to be?
If I could have the accuracy, I'd rather bowl like Frank. But if I'm myself, I know I need room. Grab throw like Mitch.
Yeah. You got to think with Frankie, you know, he's considered like the lower rev. He has to be a little more accurate. That's why he has 2 U.S. Open titles, because you have to be accurate in that tournament.
Yeah, it's the one where it's the wrong one. He asked how the PBA League pays out. So it's kind of like salary. Like you get paid to show up, but then there's different brackets depending on where you finish. So the higher up you finish, the more money you get. So
yeah, so once you're drafted, based on the payouts, you're just guaranteed so much with the potential to make more based on your team finishes.
It's like a salary with incentives if you win matches, essentially.
And this year paid out better than last year, right?
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah. I think same to win, but more on the bottom.
I thought it would. I think so. I thought with the addition of the ladies, with the addition of the ladies, I thought I could be completely wrong, and I'm not trying to like dog on the ladies or anything. I thought they made it so it was the same or less than last year. I don't know.
BJ told me last year that it was less than it was this year, and I don't know why that was. Because I remember him texting me, oh, blah, 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 like, hey, good news, pays out more than it did last year. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Bolero added money.
I think it did.
Yeah, I think they just added A couple thousand to the bottom.
Shout out to Bolero.
Shout out to Bolero. They're doing a lot, throwing a lot of money at it.
It's awesome.
Josh Olson, clearly a horseshoe fan. Does
Horrible.
anybody have any outside hobbies outside of bowling on tour?
Brad's in the top 1% of Warzone.
Oh, top, like, in death to kill ratio? Or not KD, DK.
I'm so high up there that I've kind of quit playing.
Wow, okay.
You got two
Other
easy.
hobbies.
Tim runs a bowling alley. That's
I run
technically
a bowling alley.
a job.
Play golf whenever
and-
I can.
Bunch of golfers. I've been playing disc. I've been playing a bunch of disc golf recently. Just trying to get outside and do something.
Outside isn't really an option nowadays here.
Yeah,
Outside bad.
it's kind of getting that way here too.
Are you in Wichita, Packy?
Never mind.
I am in Wichita, but it's not like snowing. It's just freezing. Like
Okay,
today, it was
what's
like
freezing? How cold was it? Please
30.
please tell me how. That's a little cold. I'll give you that.
technically
that.
freezing.
Yeah, I'll give you
It is
that.
technically freezing.
I'm not.
However,
it was.
my parents sent me a picture of a 7-foot snowman today, and I was like, okay.
They
Yeah, we got
I
about a
couldn't
foot
believe-
yesterday, and we didn't get anything compared to the guys just east of us.
when I saw on TikTok that they were telling all those people on the East Coast that it was like 6 to 10, and then they're getting 27 inches of snow. I'm like, how do you misread 6 to 10 inches? That's over 2 times, almost 2.5 times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
my
parents
parents-
in humor right now.
My parents they had a snow day, which was, since now everybody can go online, it was like their
Oh,
They're-
that's like the worst. That's what I was
they're-
afraid of.
their school principal was like, hey, it's like it's a part of being a kid is having snow days. Like, go outside, don't do school. So he gave them a snow day ahead of time, which was awesome.
Good for
A
that,
bunch of the
honestly.
schools around here did the same thing.
Yeah, he's like, people deserve
Good.
it.
That's what I was like, not even worried about, just like questioning, like, what are they going to do when there is a snow day or too much snow, but everything's online? Like, do you really just, because I know in my district, they had a certain amount of days allotted for snow days. That way we ended on, the same day every year. Because in Minnesota, like, we're going to get snow 4 or 5 months out of the year.
All right, for all you golf fans out there.
One actor, one athlete, one friend, and go.
One friend.
Are we considered the and go in this situation?
We are considered the and go. So if you could,
My athlete is Phil
you could
Mickelson.
pick a
for sure.
friend. Oh
Pick
my
a
God.
friend.
Wow,
this-
I don't even know if my athlete would be a golfer.
I just want to listen to Phil talk shit for 4 hours.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to go with Tiger, right? I mean, that would be cool.
yeah,
Can I count Michael Jordan?
it's got to be
as
like
an-
Tiger, JT,
Like
one of
how-
those guys.
Can I count Michael Jordan as an actor?
Yeah,
Space
you
Jam.
can.
So my actor is going to be Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
My athlete would probably. It'd probably be. It'd have to be Phil. And I
Are
want to
you
play at Michael
like an
Jordan's golf
actor?
course.
An actor, could that be like in a commercial?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
All right. So I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield because I like those Hulu commercials.
Yeah, baby.
You're no
Then my athlete would be Bryson DeChambeau because we hit it the same. We hit bombs.
just to see how
Alright.
far his ball goes.
Dude, I want to see that firsthand. Like, that's insane. You could see it all you want on video, but I want to be right there in front and watch that
feel
thing
like-
go 400 yards. And then
I feel like
one
Brooks
friend
would be more
probably
entertaining to talk to, though.
And Bryson?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bryson.
Bryson seems to have a little fire in him.
Yeah. I think Bryson would talk more than Brooks, though.
I think
Bryson
so
would
too.
tell you everything going on in his mind.
Oh yeah, like the centripetal force of the Earth right now is blah 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 like this because he's a mad scientist. Like yeah, sign me up
He
for
is a
that.
mad scientist.
And then my friend would be my childhood friend Josh, just because we like golf together.
Nice. I golf righty, by the way. I golf righty.
And he's okay to be two-handed in this one.
I'm also two-handed.
He's actually one-handed.
No advantage.
Different.
No advantage playing lefty versus righty. It's a huge bummer.
You can't exploit it.
Apparently there is.
Green.
An advantage. I disagree with
I knew it.
everything that this says. Oh,
Damn, Pennsylvania.
Yo.
come on.
I'm trying to
I know you got some crazy ones in there.
No, mine's not that crazy. I would take Peyton as my actor from all of his nationwide commercials and have him play with Phil
Okay.
because the two of them together,
All
those charity matches are hilarious. And then my best friend Nick's really good at golf, so that would be that'd be my fourth for sure. But I just like Phil is crazy enough that I think that he'd be a great time to play with, and he's not going to be like quiet and reserved. Like he's actually going to be kind of cool, I would think.
Yeah.
Not you, Nick.
Uh,
I do not want to play golf with you. Sorry.
why?
Okay,
My
maybe
swing is immaculate.
I'd probably play with my
good,
cousin Scott. For my athlete, I'd pick Belmo.
Who's like? Did you guys see that video of Tom Cruise yelling at all his crew? Or I guess it was an audio.
I saw the article.
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
What was he yelling at him for?
Like protocol stuff. Probably not wearing a mask or something.
Oh my God, the Tom Cruise thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I read up on it, and he like exploded at these people who were huddling over the same video, like the same computer screen, because like he like losing his mind, swearing at him, screaming at him, because he put up $550,000 of his own money to help to basically keep everybody's job and to help put the set on. And he's like, the only way this works is if everybody stays 6 feet away, doesn't for a second have their mask off, like does everything the right way. And he's basically like, hey, you guys huddling over the same screen with your mask off is giving everyone here a chance to lose their job. Basically is where his mind was at. And when he put up that kind of money to try and save people's jobs, especially when like Hollywood is the way it is right now. I mean, I understand the explosion.
I can see both sides of it, to be honest. I can. Like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But
Bill Murray's a good pick for actor.
yeah.
That's a good.
I thought he died though. Didn't he get shot in the chest during
Bill
the zombie
Murray?
apocalypse?
Yeah, during Zombieland, he got shot in the chest.
Yeah. Brad's like, what? He's dead.
What? Not Bill Murray.
Yeah, I'd go Bill Murray too. Well, maybe not. I can't. That's not original. I can't take it.
This is a great question.
What about like Marshawn Lynch?
I'm a catch-up guy, and I'm gonna go have dinner with Matt in about 10 minutes. So,
Matt,
Marshawn Lynch, Matt Helmick, right here. Naggie, do you want ketchup or mustard on your burger?
I saw him the other week.
Charles Barkley. There's an idea.
He's currently.
Oh my gosh.
Charles Barkley. Dude, his swing didn't look that bad.
His swing looked good a couple weeks ago.
Did you guys watch that charity match?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Which one do you guys like better, the Peyton
I know.
and Tiger one, or the Barkley and Steph Curry one?
I didn't watch the Steph Curry one.
Nothing
can beat Peyton versus Tom
It was
Brady.
Steph Curry. It was Steph
Barkley
Curry and Peyton Manning. Yeah, and I wish they would have paired up with a pro again. Like I think they expected Steph. I feel like they expected Steph Curry to be so good, and he was like pretty good.
Well, I mean, you got to think
When
like
they
it's
expected
also-
Charles to be so bad too, and he was not that bad.
I think the format benefited the fact that they had Phil. Like,
Yeah,
I thought they
'cause
were going to I thought they were going to play every other shot. Like, I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
like Phil hits it off
Best
the
ball
tee,
or something like that.
then Charles has to hit it, not best
Oh,
ball,
just-
but like
Oh, yeah.
you have
Alternate shot.
the alternate shot. And I thought that would be more fair because I was like, Phil's going to save him more than half the time.
Yeah.
But with the format, I was like, they're basically just taking all of Phil's score. Like, that's basically
I don't know
what they're doing.
because it was Brady and Phil, right?
Brady and
time
Phil,
before
I thought
Brady-
that was pretty cool. But that was best ball. This one wasn't best ball. This one was like you play your own
works
ball off
better
the
if-
tee.
it works better if the guys are kind of like similar talent wise. Like
Yeah.
2 pro golfers, 2 pro athletes.
Yeah.
Okay. It just works better that way. Some of
gonna
the ones,
say, you
the
can
one that I
tell-
really,
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
one charity one that was really good was the one when they opened Tiger's course at the Ozarks. It was JT and Justin Rose and
Rory.
Tiger played
Rory.
and Rory. Because those
Yeah,
guys will
Tiger
give
and
each other
Rory.
shit all day long.
Yeah.
Is it somebody else did it too? It was like, I don't know who it was. Matt Wolf and Ricky versus like Dustin Johnson and Rory. And that was
Mhm.
actually pretty entertaining just because like these young kids were teamed up who were clearly not as good. But it was cool to see them. It was cool to see them like kind of just like talk shit, go back and forth with each other.
Mhm.
Well, you don't see that on the pro tour very often.
No.
Maybe
Exactly.
maybe that's what bowling needs. Maybe we just need a charity event.
Talk shit
Start
on each other.
Talk shit. I got a
Yeah,
whole
we just need a
list.
charity 1v1 Rash versus Balbo again. And let's get it started up. I feel like
Yeah.
guys are too friendly with each other.
All right, so to make this happen, let's buy some merch from the house. We'll support it. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
So yeah, link in bio, merch guy.
Link in bio.
below.
We can buy it.
Click down here.
By the way, I just watched Logan Paul's YouTube video. Of the fight.
Oh my gosh.
Like I know he's controversial and everything, but the dude is genius when it comes to marketing. He's just genius. Like he makes a video titling it.
Yeah, so who do you want to see one of us fight?
Mayweather. And the first thing in the video is him saying, first 100 people that buy something from my website will get free tickets to the fight. Like, there's just, he's got like 50 ways he's promoting shit.
Is he the one that challenged McGregor, right? Logan Paul?
No,
Is
that's
that
Jake.
Jake.
Logan Paul.
Wait, so they're both
Jake Paul
they're both
challenged
fighters
McGregor.
now?
Yeah. They're both YouTube boxers.
Logan kind of started it off.
Yeah, with
I think-
KSI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Somebody challenged like Dylan Davis or something.
Dylan Dennis. That was
They
Jake.
got Dylan Dennis. Yeah, that was Jake. And he called up his ex-girlfriend, or he called up his girlfriend. Like
See, that's
FaceTimed his
the thing. Like,
girlfriend
if we,
and took videos of him calling, like just got his girlfriend's number from like some rando and then pulls it up and records the whole thing being like, yo, I was FaceTiming your girlfriend. Come fight me.
so
I know on
Jake,
Instagram. Yeah, he only
Jake
followed
Paul-
McGregor's wife
yeah,
on
he's
Instagram.
the only person. She's the only person he's following. He's following one person, and it's McGregor.
Dude,
I can't
That's so-
believe it, man.
that's hilarious. Packy sucks. I golf like that. But he's- I don't know.
I do.
I played
suck at
basketball
golf.
against
I am
Packy
probably
once.
the worst.
His jumper's not that good.
Yeah, I mean it's tough.
We gotta do
man.
that next summer. We gotta do a
30
house
miles
golf
an hour.
and film it for the vlog.
When it was,
Right.
we were at the Grove playing basketball late at night.
We were playing basketball at night outside after
And it was-
like one of the squads of the U.S. Open.
Was it? Yeah. And it wasn't even team because it was just Packy and Kyle on opposite teams, and they're just going at it 1v1. I'm like,
Versus
I'm open.
Everybody else.
yep, I'm open. Oh no, Kyle's driving again. All right, I'll get the next one.
This is We need a LeVar Ball of bowling. That's what we need.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we do. Someone that just doesn't care and can make headlines.
Belmo.
Yeah, but he cares.
Nah.
He cares about his image.
Say it with your chest, Brad.
Fine. I'll do it. Give me a script. Just
All
let me
right.
have a glass of milk beforehand.
Does anybody want to take this one?
I can.
Take it away.
So, their release is very unique in their own way, and they can't recreate that release on a spare shot. So they have to alter their release, therefore making them inconsistent in something they're not good at. Like if you're an A release and you try and throw your Y release, you're not very good at your Y release. It's just there in your arsenal. If they practice it more, they could probably get better. Who knows?
I think
That's very
political. Daria's is much different than Jacob's.
Yeah.
Like Jacob completely has to change his entire
everything
to throw it a 7-pin, whereas Daria can throw it similar. But I think Jacob, I don't watch Daria shoot enough 10-pins, I guess. But I watch Jacob shoot a million 7-pins, and he can go through like streaks where he makes a bunch, and he can go through streaks where he misses a bunch. And I think it's a little bit of a confidence thing and a lot of bit of he changes his entire game, so it's just hard for him to repeat the same shot over and over.
And he tried. He drilled a plastic ball after the U.S. Open in Garland, and it didn't work. Like
kind of gave up. He just kind of gave up on it. I think it hooked. Yeah. It still hooked too much. Jacob throws it so slow. He throws it so slow, and he hits it so hard that his spare ball is going to hook regardless.
Yeah,
it's just like if you look at Kyle Troop, he also hooks his spare ball, but he decides on his 10-pin that he's going to throw it like 23 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So he has the same release. He just throws it 100. So yeah, just changes his game up too much. This is good. We need a Pete Weber replacement. That's what we need.
Dude, I know Pete Weber did not care.
Nope.
He was meant to put on a show.
Yeah, but like at that time, bowling needed that. I feel like we don't need that right now.
We need it.
Do we need it though?
If we don't need it,
no.
Do we really need it? Like
I feel like it'd be more fun. I feel like it'd be more fun like that.
It'd be more fun, but like
Kyle Troop's kind of like that.
I think there's too much emphasis being put on the television show and not enough emphasis putting on content leading up to the television show. Like if you market it
like the Brad and Kyle vlogs,
link in bio, way more than that. Like,
down here,
there should be player interviews. There should be all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's the one thing you need, right? Like Belmo and Rash on the same show, and Belmo just goes, "Yeah, that guy sucks."
That's what we need.
You know,
player interviews of not the same people, not the same 24 that make the cut. You know, expand a little bit. Get the people in the 55th. Like,
get us guys in there.
Yeah. What do you think about the top 24? What do you think about this? And like, not the same people all the time.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sure I saw Norm absolutely stared down Belmo in the third game of match play.
Yeah,
Norm.
I'm feeling some tension.
Just like talk to a bowler that bowled and is there watching the match play. Maybe they can make something up.
I also nominate AJ Johnson.
I agree.
Yeah, but I feel like he's nominated himself. But
I think Weber passed the baton to Rash,
and then Rash started to get soft. He's too nice
Rash has
nowadays.
become like
he's too nice. He's too nice nowadays.
Yeah,
well, he's called being a family man.
Wasn't he on the ballot? Wasn't he on the nice man ballot?
He was.
He was.
Yeah.
Topless PBA with stripper music and disco light. What?
Yeah, I saw this. I mean,
why is Prather calling me?
Why is who?
Prather calling me.
Answer and ask him why he's not joining us.
Pick it up.
Sorry, we're in a business meeting, Prather.
Hi.
What's up?
much? What are you doing?
I'm on a podcast.
Oh, with who?
Oh, you now. With Packy, Tim, and Nick.
Oh, nice.
So,
All right. Well, I assume we're talking about how you're now Naggie famous.
I'm the nice guy on tour. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I'm glad I could pop in. I just wanted to give you a little crap about winning. You're talking about how you didn't want to win or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to make the speed.
Brad, tell him you don't have $250K to give him or $100K to give him.
Well, everyone, listening to this podcast, if you haven't, is it live?
Yes.
Yeah.
We actually just got 100,000 viewers.
Podcast right now. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time.
Oh my gosh!
Watch the biggest upset in Player of the Year.
You're calling?
All right.
All right, so that was fun, guys.
If KP wins, I'll give $100,000 to KP.
But I'm probably not going to win because I don't deserve it.
Dude, what if you won?
God, I hate when he does that.
Literally freak out. Literally.
We'd have to do an impromptu podcast. Talk about it.
Like we're doing now.
I know.
Maybe we could do it tomorrow at noon and just lean up to it.
I want to win. I don't think I'm going to win.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I mean, if I won like the Players Championship, then
well, he can. He's Clark Shark.
But yeah.
Right.
All
right.
Maybe enough of the guys like me more than the other two. So.
That would be
okay. Raise your hand without saying anything. Raise your hand if you voted.
I did not vote for you.
For Chris?
All right. Well, I'm out.
Raise your hand if you voted for Chris. Okay. Well,
did anybody vote for Fraser?
I didn't, and I really wanted to, just for funsies.
Maybe a lot of people did.
Oh my God!
Maybe I got the good luck going because I didn't even vote for myself. So
me neither. Dude, I didn't vote for myself either. That's you, dude. You might win.
Yeah, I didn't vote for myself either.
Yeah, I also didn't vote for myself.
But,
they didn't give me a chance to write other.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, well, just like that, boys. Looks like it's that time. I got to go get some burgers, so.
All right.
I'm out of here. But it's been fun. Link in bio. I don't even know what
we got a ball giveaway going on. If you haven't signed up, sign up.
Yeah.
I can do one today.
Literally hit
winners announced in an hour?
Winners announced right now. No?
An hour.
Okay.
An hour at 7.
Oh, wait.
Oh, come on. We're live, Brad. Do it.
Announce it.
Announce it right now.
Right now.
I got to look. I think we got...
I remember the name, kind of.
I remember the last name. I believe is it Carrie Ogle?
Yes, because I was thinking it was Matt Ogle's wife.
I was thinking it was related to Matt Ogle, and I was like, not sure they need a bowling ball. But we would like to give a congratulations to Carrie Ogle for winning Radical Incognito. Woo!
Whose day is it tomorrow?
Ball, but I think we got like 10 balls left to give away. So sign up. Hit up any of our socials, and you can possibly win a bowling ball. The last day we're giving away 3, so why not? Why not?
Oh my goodness, it's free.
You're a liar.
And we're just going to end on that, huh?
And we're ending on that note. Carrie Ogle, congratulations, and I'll be announcing it again on my social media. So,
all righty.
Until then,
I will see y'all later.
See you guys.